Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer, and today we're going to be going over all of the hottest stories in tech and gaming from the past week. Everything from a mecha hamster in Overwatch to Elon Musk's space robot. Let's catch up. This week, Overwatch unveiled a new hero who might be the cutest hero in the game. Well, second to Roadhog, that is. If you don't think Roadhog's adorable, you know where the door is. Wrecking Ball, whose real name is Hammond, is a genetically modified hamster in a big, rolling mech suit equipped with a whole slew of tools like shields, a grappling hook, and even a machine gun. And despite being a tank, the little guy gets around super fast, once again thanks to the rolling ability of his mech suit. And if that wasn't cool enough, Hammond can deploy a minefield as his ultimate ability. He's definitely one of the wilder Overwatch heroes to play, so if you haven't checked him out yet, make sure you do so on the PTR. Moving on, if you are in the market for something new to watch, I highly recommend Wired's newest documentary about the entire history of World of Warcraft. In it, World of Warcraft's game director Ian Hazacostas, along with other developers, talk about the game's 14-year history, starting with the launch of Vanilla WoW all the way up to Battle for Azeroth. It's less than an hour long, but the developers are able to touch on major milestones and moments in every single expansion, so it's something that both veteran players and new players will get something out of and enjoy. The documentary is available for free to watch on YouTube and is definitely worth a watch. Switching up gears a little bit, the Fortnite PUBG feud has finally come to a very anticlimactic end. Last month, as I'm sure you all remember, PUBG Corporation sued Epic Games, claiming that Fortnite Battle Royale ripped off PUBG. And the only update to this story is that PUBG Corp dropped the lawsuit. They kind of didn't say anything or give any additional context, they just dropped the lawsuit. When the lawsuit made headlines, PUBG Corp had a string of backlash flung at them. People were saying that it was petty and that the copyright claims didn't have any validity. So it wasn't really the best look when they dropped the lawsuit this week with no comment given, but I think it's pretty safe to say that Brendan Green does not own the Battle Royale genre. In more unfortunate PUBG news, last week the game took a cue from other Battle Royale games like Fortnite and added a Battle Event Pass thing to their game that allows players to earn vanity items as they level up, which sounds like a great idea in theory, but the fans did not react in the way that PUBG thought they would. No, they did not. And let's talk about why. First off, PUBG made this big post a couple months back saying that their #1 priority was optimization. And then instead of optimizing their game, they put out a $10 Battle Pass. And while Battle Passes in other games cost a similar amount of money, those other games are free to play. Well, PUBG is already $30, and all the frickin' crates that you get for free in-game cost $2.50 to open. So they put out this post that optimization is their #1 priority, but then what they really show us is that their #1 priority is taking your dollars and eating them. I don't know why I think they might eat money, but it just feels like, what else are they doing with it? Because they're not putting it into optimizing their freaking game. Ugh. Reeling it in a little bit, not everybody feels as strongly as I do about the PUBG Event Pass, so for some players this week was a great week for PUBG. Last week, the newest map, Sang Hawk, nicknamed Savage, was made available to players, and so far it has been applauded for its smaller size, which gives players a more intense and fast-paced gameplay experience than previous maps. But since they focused on putting out an event pass and a new map and not optimizing their freaking game, the map was put out with one teeny tiny major bug that allowed players to slip underneath the map and run around undetected. And as you can imagine, trolls are exploiting the hell out of this bug and making the game really anti-fun for people who just want to play the game as it was intended to be played. And let's face it, PUBG really cannot afford to lose any more fans. They've lost half of their player base in the past 6 months. Then they had this weird lawsuit. Then they had the controversy about the Battle Pass. It's just not helping them at all, considering that Fortnite is very popular and there's other up-and-coming games like Realm Royale. So, I don't know. Get your shit together, Bluehole. Put it all in a bag, get it together, and deal with your stuff because you're making me mad. And finally, in more pleasant news, Elon Musk is in the headlines once again. Who saw that coming? This past Friday, Elon Musk's brainchild, SpaceX, sent a literal robot crew member aboard the Falcon 9 to accompany the latest shipment to the International Space Station. The AI's name is Simon, and he was designed to help make life easier for astronauts living on the International Space Station. Simon can respond to voice commands and will interact with ISS crew members for a total of 3 hours during his trip. That might not seem like much, but but Simon is just a test bot, and if all of the tests end up going well, who knows? We may end up with a permanent robotic AI crew member aboard the International Space Station. And I don't care who you are, that's cool. That's some Star Trek shit, and we're living in Star Trek times, and the future is now! And that is it for this week's catch-up. I would love to know what you guys think about any of the stories that we talked about today. What are your thoughts on Simon, the International Space Station robot? Or maybe you have strong opinions on PUBG like I do. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you would like to learn more about anything we talked about today. Check out the description for links to all of my sources. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day, and until next time, take care. Oh yeah, one last thing, don't forget, I stream nearly every single day on Facebook. Follow me over there, fb.gg/TradeChat. Also, expect catch-up to be here from now on. I mean, you can still watch it on Facebook, but it's also going to be here. I'll try to upload an additional video as well. So thank you for all of your support, subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, all that good stuff. I'm going to go. That's the end of the video.